guys, I'm Henry Mutebi, and this is the Streams of Life. We are here to know God and make Him known. We love the Lord so much, and I know you do too. If at all you have been passing by, please don't forget to click the subscribe button, like and share. We are here to know God and make Him known. Today I'm going to talk about the love of God. But first of all, who is God? Do you know who God is? Many people have come up with different definitions whereby they are qualified by only one thing, that's truth. Whereby where we know God from is not by seeing only His power, not seeing what He has done, but seeing Him in His person. And what is the person of God? That is the entirety of each and everything, physical and spiritual. If at all you are only basing on one aspect to describe who God is, then you are missing the bigger picture. If at all you are dealing in spiritual things only, you are going to miss out what you have been sent into, which is the physical. And yet we only came in the physical so as we can manifest what is already in the spiritual. If at all I'm to talk about God in the way that I understand Him, He is the life itself that continues to live from age to age endlessly. Whereby this which you call the time in which we are as human beings, it is just a generosity to eternity that God gave, which is made manifest in you, which is why somewhere in Genesis He said that He has given us dominion, as in dominion, over each and everything. And if at all someone can give you dominion over each and everything, they can't give it to you when they don't love you. You know that for sure. It's because, let's take an example of a father and a mother. A father, when he is angry with some child, maybe the firstborn, maybe the thirdborn, whosoever has done the wrong, not until his anger goes down, he will not send that child that go and bring me such and such a thing. No. The only thing he will say, "Part away from my face. I don't want to see you now." But if at all he delights into this son, he delights into this child, that father will feel free to send the child, and the child will do willfully. So if at all the Lord can give you something, let me say a task, let me say an assignment, that means that He loves you. Many people have come and said that if at all the Lord tells you to fast, then He doesn't like you. Maybe you have done something wrong. No. The Lord talks to only those that He loves. That is why somewhere in the Bible it says that I love those who love me, and those who diligently seek me will see me. So if at all you are a seeker of the Lord, just know that the Lord has your attention, because God has attention for those who seek Him. You understand? So if at all you are to look through Genesis, because Genesis is the beginning of each and everything. Every journey that we are seeing through the Bible began from Genesis. Those are fundamental things. If at all you are to look through it, whosoever loved to know deeper things of truth, that is who God called. For example, Abraham did not know God, but he loved to know the truth because he questioned each and everything that was around him. That is how he was told by a foreign voice to him that go to the land that I will show you. And he obeyed. So the Lord has attention for the seekers of truth. And what is truth? Definitely God. So let us take it a little bit slower. When we look at the scripture that says that for God so loved the world, for God so loved the world that He gave His only Son, you are going to look at a deeper meaning of truth in a way of, let me call it, in a way of not just being right and just, but the absolute substance of everything. That when He loved the world so much, the world was missing truth. But there were true seekers of truth within the world. And that's why He sent His only Son, who is the truth itself, which spoke in Genesis, so as it can come and re-establish the truth that was there. To the extent that He even had to remind us that He has given us power over serpents and demons and whatsoever. Because that power, His meaning, is the dominion He gave us in what? In Genesis. So, if at all a man is doubting the love of God that they are having for them, you should go and you exercise your power. How? Just be patient with God. Just be patient with yourself and diligently pray. As in not begging, as in praying. That will give you the power that the Lord has for you. That will give you everything that the Lord knows that you should have, because whatsoever the Lord knows for you is extremely abundantly above anything that you can ever imagine. Let me put it on this page. When God said that He loves you, when God said that He really, really loves you, this is what He meant within. Let me say that when He said that He loved you, He meant that everything He does, I can do. Because when Christ was living, there is somewhere that He said that I have given you power to do those things that I have done and even more. So meaning that if at all I have to do it means it has to first work for me. I have to first heal my sickness, that which I called mine, by rejecting it. I have to heal my own everything, and as I tell you right now, I'm a living testimony of this. That is how I know that the Lord loves me, because you can never give what you don't have. You cannot give out work that has not worked for you. Someone is going to ask me a question. Did Joseph of Egypt first work out this solution that he gave Pharaoh? This man knew within his spirit that this thing will work. Meaning that solution he gave to Pharaoh was years and years and years old. It wasn't an idea that just popped up in his head. It is a translation that his spirit had embedded in him for years. That is how I understand that the Lord loves us so much, to the extent that He gives us things that this world has not seen, that has not yet worked in the physical body, and yet in the spiritual, they are established for a foundation. That is why, when He was in the dungeon, He was able to gently, patiently, and with hope, wait on the Lord for Him to be taken out. He cried to fellow man, but fellow man simply forgot, as in the God just simply forgot, as the winemaker. He just simply forgot for 2 full years. But how do we see that the love of God was upon Joseph, was within Joseph? First of all, each and everything that was in the dungeon was given to him to rule over. You understand? And then he was faithful that even when they were set out to clean the sheaves and what have you, he was faithful that no one ever escaped his sight. They remained with Joseph. So when a person is loved by God, they are given respect for fellow men, as in fellow men respect them. That even those ones who are above them are reluctant, getting to know that this man has the dominion. If you have God's love within you, you will have dominion over each and every person that comes to you, not to harass them, but to profit them. We can also look at it this way. When Joseph was in there, he did not fret at any moment. He did not fret at any other moment. That he was able to wait until the right time came, and when they got him out, he was not crying. He did not see it as an escape route. He simply knew that this is just a time being, but my Lord, who revealed to me each and every dream I have ever had, He will get me out. So when we look at a man who is going through trials and and he decides to rest, he decides to become calm, that is a man who is understanding the love of God in his life. That is understanding that the Lord has your attention. And then let me take this to a general kind of thing. When God decided to love this world, let us first leave the giving of the Son and what have you. He made sure that each and every man does not have anything that he lacks. For sure, beloved, just get to know that the Lord loves you. Have hope within you. Have rest within you. Everything is already okay. We have had many people telling us that feel free, be okay, everything is gonna be okay. But right now, I give you an assurance. The Lord loves you so much that it is already okay. When you see it that way, your heart will become a tablet for His writing, whereby His writing is ever joy, hope, and rest. That is why He said that I came to give them rest. For you to ascertain love, you need to have rest. The person you love so much, you have rest with them. You do not have anything against your nakedness unto them, as in you understand it in the scripture way. So I have been Henry Mutebi. I love you so much in agape, and this is the Streams of Life. please feel free to like, feel free to subscribe, leave a comment, and your friend needs this. By the way, your friend really needs this. Thank you.